Are we good? Are we good? Good. Alright! I'm Don, and this is Dungeon Keeper FX. Dungeon Keeper FX is a fan-made mod for Dungeon Keeper that improves graphics and a bunch of other things for the classic Dungeon Keeper game. Dungeon Keeper 1. We've got a few levels in. We're still very much in the tutorial because of how this game's built. It's not a problem, it's still fun. Fingers crossed audio is a little better today. Let me know in the comments. If it's not, I don't really care, but it is important. Whatever. Let's see what Richard Riding's going to say for us. So fans of the series will know what it looks like, but look at this. Frame rate on this. We carried through last time this level 8 demon spawn. He's not going to do anything for a while yet. Oh shit, we got a new keeper. Let's get moving on this. The keeper and the enemy keepers in the original game used to have a little bug where they didn't do anything. I know that got fixed in the Dungeon Keeper Gold main game that this runs out of, or runs from if you prefer. And so I'm expecting the same to happen here. I can hear him slapping, I can hear him digging, so we're not going to mess around today. Oh really? Somebody's up here. Let's dig up and see if we can get the fly. I think there are some secret dudes in this lava. If we can get a fly, then he'll go and discover them for us. Hopefully quicker than the enemy will. There we go, right. You go and dig that. Let's give you a layer here. We'll give it a couple of squares up here. So I'm going to put a door on the end. Oh, nice. All right. Let's see if we can capture these guys straight off. Oh no, we've got to get in. We've got to own the prison. Prison's a good thing. We can use it to capture enemy creatures. We'll turn capture on when we can get it. But we need somebody to discover bridges for us first. We could do it in a library for that. Bridge comes in here. It's first room we really search. So let's grab some more imps. What is that? 9. Don't do that. Do this. Right. Let's build a training room here, and then at least then everything that comes through is going to hit the most well-trained guys first. What have we got here? Beetle. I don't really want a beetle. The creature pool is shared, so if I get all the beetles, it means that the creatures that will come through the portal are going to go to the other keeper, and I don't really want that. So I want to get rid of the beetles that come through. Is that a warlock? Yeah, nice. Get him straight to work. We want that. We want this guy. This guy's the Bile Demon. When we train him up, he becomes incredibly tough. He becomes immune to poison gas. He'll sometimes walk over lava, etc., etc. Treasure room full, whatever. The spiders are quite helpful, but they will fight against flies, and when they get high enough level, they'll get... what are they going to get? Who can say? Oh, why are these guys full of money? Is that a new thing? Maybe it's a new thing. Yeah, the spiders will get like a freezing, like a paralyzing shot, quite handy. These guys are able to launch poison gas, and they're immune to poison gas. Really, really, really tough, really, really fast. So the idea is to get him as quickly as we can. This guy's going to do a lot of work for us. We need the hatchery. Let's build. In fact, the imps will do that. What do they say? Sight of evil, so we can now see through the fog of war. We do it here, we'll be able to see what they're doing. They're digging up here, we can hear that. They've got their hatchery there. We don't want that. Not that bothered. Not that bothered. Bridge. Wicked. Let's put the bridge down. Let's grab an imp. The other thing the prison will do is once we've got one, we can capture guys, put them in there, and if they're a humanoid, they'll turn into skeletons if we let them starve to death in there. Skeletons are great. They're very cheap. They train up quite easily. They do fight with bile demons though, which is a bit of a pain. So we'll make that a lair. Let's have a look at this map and see what else we got. So I think across this lava lake we've got a couple of islands here, if I remember right. They're just digging up there. We don't want no beetles. Taking up our pool. We got another spider. Oh, we got another bile demon. Excellent. Oh, we got the guard post, even better. So let's rebuild the prison over here. We'll turn that into a guard post. And then once we've got the demon spawn high enough level, he'll just sit in there and chill. Let's make that bigger. I was going to put a trap there, but I don't think there's any point. Imprisoning's still on. What does chicken do? Flee. Your creatures attempt to preserve their lives. Running away. Right. Don't usually use that. Whatever. What else have we got? Something down here. Maybe lightning. Workshop. Excellent. Is that all the gold we've got on our side? Here it is. Better start digging this shiz out. The enemy's only got 9 creatures, which is handy. Oh, 11 now. Right, less handy. But fine, if we put this guard post up, we might attract an orc, I think. Give these guys a little slap, get them to work harder. Makes them a little bit grumpy, but it's better for us in the long run. What have we got? New area discovered, yeah. So as we dig out this fog of war, it'll open up and tell us that there's a new area there. And by the time we've dug out all this, we'll be in a good fighting shape. Oh, heal, okay, so all of these lads can get training. Need a bigger training room, maybe. I like to have the walls there because it's good for. I didn't give us any money that time. I like to have the walls there because it's good for the efficiency of the room. But sometimes it's more important to have a bigger room, especially if it's going to open onto the guard post. Makes things easier. Oh, look, here it is. Alright. Looks like we're going attacking. Who's fighting? Oh, these guys, alright. Get our call to arms there. You see, we cast a spell on our own territory, it's free. And all these lads should go up and start attacking. They've got mostly spiders and beetles, which is good. That's why we put them back into the pool. Wow, our spiders are dying. Get out of here. Alright. And the imps will go and capture those guys. So we put the capture on for the prison, which means the... what have we got here? A troll. It means the guys with almost no health come here. How much health they got? Does it tell us? 1 health. There we go. So they get left with 1 health, and then they'll die in the prison. And the humanoid ones will turn into skeletons, as promised. We'll send our call to arms up there, and anybody who's waiting. Some of our guys are getting killed here. Pretty sure of it. Will my guys eat their chickens, is the question. You'd think so, but maybe not. Maybe we can put an imp there and get them to claim the room. Yeah, nice. Then at least our guys are going to have something to eat while they wait. Okay, we can see their lair. It's just beetles and flies and a spider or 2. Oh, nice. We've got the dungeon heart here. Send those guys there. See, now this is on their territory. It's costing me a vast amount of money. But since our guys can see their dungeon heart, it's not a problem. They will win there. So let's see what's in this. Come on, there's got to be something down here. Nobody puts this much lava here without a good reason. Really? Ah, there it is. Alright, what have we got? Steel door, iron door? Okay, and we've got something on the other side. Alright, that's us 1. Let's see if there's anything cool on there. Yeah, nice. Increase level. Resurrect creature. What? Is there anything better than that? Did they have anything in their library? Say it ain't so. Alright, well that's that. 15 minutes, not a bad time. Alright. Radio, let's see what we got on this one. Time to mete out the ultimate punishment to another keeper. Oh yeah, okay, so this one is a bit of a funny one. This one has a torture chamber in the middle of it, which will allow us to attract dark mistresses, and it also allows us to turn enemies onto our side. At the moment, it's full of high-level fairies. So if we dig into it now, it'll cause us no end of trouble. We don't need a huge library, so let's put a library there. Let's put the lair here and the training rooms there. Something over here. Dig out the gold there. Oh, I don't like the idea of that. We'll just leave a couple of pieces of gold. It's fine, for the sake of aesthetics. That's portal, it'll just be flies at the moment, which is a little annoying, but we can just chuck the flies. That's a fly coming in. 1 or 2 flies isn't a problem here. What we've got around this is a big pile of water. There's a couple of dungeon specials in here, if I remember right. These guys are digging aggressively already, so we need to stop messing around. Get something decent. In fact, ideally we'll make that a little larger. Square that off. What have we got here? Beetle. I definitely don't want any beetles. Alright, hopefully that'll attract us something decent. Demon spawn. Excellent. What we'll make here? Maybe a hatchery. Make a workshop there. If we can attract some bile demons, they can also work in the workshop quite happily. Work harder. Work harder. Let's get a few more imps. What have we got there? 11. Let's make it a nice even 12. Warlock's good. Right, nice big hatchery should attract us some bile demons if they're available in this level. Come on lads, you can do better than this. Alright. What have we got? Flying a couple of warlocks, a couple of demon spawn. Can we see anything that they've got there? Not yet. Sounds like they're making walls. They've got a beetle. Could be a good sign if they're making walls. It means that they're not building very aggressively. In fact, I can't hear them building at all. They're getting slapped, but they're not digging. A thing with classic Dungeon Keeper is the AI used to glitch out. Oh no, they're here now. The AI used to glitch out on them, and they used to just stop doing stuff. Here, let's have a look in here. So we've got some Dark Mistresses in there, and then the fairies, I think, are here. Oh, they're not high level at all. They're crap, right. It's got a nice, decent-sized prison here. Bile demons, excellent. Get rid of this. Pop him in there. If you put them in the training room straight away, before they get to their lairs, they'll train to level 2 before they go and build a little house. Same with the warlocks, they'll tire themselves out first before they go and build a little bed. That's the bridge, we definitely need that. Don't know what we're going to put here yet. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Question is, how much space do we have before we get to the water? A fair bit, but not tons. Let's get that to there. Speed monster. Spider and a flyer attacking each other. That's a little bit annoying. Probably gonna happen anyway. Whether we like it or not. It's going to be the same with these bile demons, so maybe we'll keep the lairs separate for the bile demons and the skeletons once we've got them. Do we need a bigger library? Possibly. The books take up space, so what happens is they end up being idle. So we've got idle creatures, working creatures, and fighting creatures. And the ones that won't fit anywhere won't work. Right, you lads doing that, very nice. The bile demons will also research, as will the spiders actually. Let's get the spiders working, researching. Get rid of that. Treasure room full, excellent. If we see anything in here, just imps. Dig in there. Alright, have to be quick about this. Which room we've got in there? Payday. They all go to the treasure room, stop working, get some pay. So it's important to have treasure room with treasure in it near where they're working, because otherwise they end up running all the way over to get it. And then they want something to eat, and then they want to go and build a house, and blah 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 blah. Treasure room full. Workshop. There's no gem seam on here, so we're going to run out of gold until we hit there. They're going to run out of gold and have to go for this as well. So we've got to be a little bit quicker with researching the prison. Should be next. But they'll probably research a spell next rather than the prison. Oh, famous last words. Turning prison on. I was going to make that a lair, but I think I'll make it a hatchery. If we feed the prisoners, they'll regain health, and then we can torture them and turn them onto our side. So that's kind of what we want. We also want to grab a handful of these, get them training. Maybe the fly can do some research. Can. Excellent. This is the problem though. End up with these guys doing this. Right, we've got that. Okay, they're having a look at what we're doing. Could do with digging out of this. Bile demons need to be level 2, level 3 at least to be effective. Warlock's the same. Do we have speed? We have speed. Why are they going back to the books? Oh, because the room's full. Right. Great. Alright. Oh. Didn't have to do nothing. Yeah, now we've got the Thunderstorm spell, which is kind of cool. Right. You guys go and do that. We've got to fly, we've got to fly. Okay. They got a call to arms going. Fairies are pretty flimsy, but kind of handy in a lot of ways. What do they got? Crap. Oh. Press all the buttons at once. Get rid of the beetles. Alright. Accidentally used up all the gold. Which is annoying because it means that these guys won't train or do anything. Got the torture chamber, which is great. Now, put our imps down here. Get some more treasure room over here. What do these say? Claim the torture room, yep. Oh, forgot what that said. Anyway, right. Let's see if we can win these fairies over as well. If they die in the torture chamber, they become ghosts, which are kind of like slightly tougher flies. Ghosts get some fairly cool magic later on, but they're not great. These guys are pretty dog shit. Some AoE attacks over there, please. Do something I hate doing. What's this? Oh, a fly, okay. She needs to do some training. Oh, are these girls gonna die? Not if I've got anything to say about it. Hey, look at that. Now I've got fairies. Need a bigger training room though. Let's do something I don't like doing, which is putting two rooms next to each other. It's pretty gross. Apologies to any seasoned veterans. Let's put the fairies down there as well. You get one more heal each, and then if you die, you die. What's this? A brace door. Excellent. Don't like how they're doing that. Let's see if we can even it out a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Right, now we've got some... and we can heal them from here. Becomes a very expensive game at this point. The computer will keep picking these guys up and putting them back in the lair when they get a little bit too damaged. So... Oh, these guys have found the dungeon heart. That's handy. Let's see if my imps are going to grab any of these dudes. You've not got long left on them. Wonder if they get anybody onto the... Oh, they managed to get a couple. In the meantime, what have we got here? Make safe. See if we can steal any of these dudes. I think they'll all die if the dungeon heart gets destroyed whilst they're incapacitated. Spiders coming in here and freezing everybody up. What happened to the fairies? Oh, that's what happened to one of them. Where is it? Oh, there we go. We're the winners. So now their keeper's been defeated, they'll probably just run away. I think. Success. Quick question is there a transfer creature or secret level over here? That's what we're going to find out. Where's my geists? Increase level. Ah, rubbish. Right, fine, whatever. That was the way into their dungeon if we needed it. I don't think we need it. Right, let's call that. Grand, and that's another 2 levels done. I'll call that a day. I'll see you guys next time.